E essas comunidades onde a gente trabalha, muitas vezes as pessoas não têm nem acesso à própria imagem. E elas fazem quando elas veem a sua imagem, é de forma denegrida no jornal, é uma área de violência, é uma área sempre imagem degradante. O objetivo, acho que é um pouco tentar reverter essa imagem deles para eles mesmos. Entendeu?
Media conglomerates dominate the way people view the world around them. Violence, crime, marginality. These are the prevalent descriptions of underprivileged areas we read in the headlines and see on television. Having no control over these portrayals, residents lose pride in their communities. It puts the power of media in the hands of the people. Through technology and media literacy training, students receive the tools necessary to create their own media. By controlling production and exhibition, students have the opportunity to produce a counter-image, a way to show the world the way they see themselves. Bem TV serves students, teachers, and parents with courses in video, photography, and internet skills. Bem TV values not only the product, but also the process. Participants focus on local issues and put their skills into practice. They incite discussion about current affairs, organize community events, and engage in artistic expression through video production, newspaper journalism, photography, and web blogs. This community process generates pride, not only among youth, but among all residents.
Algumas pessoas, por exemplo, pessoas do Rio, dizem que a melhor coisa que tem em Niterói, a única coisa boa que tem em Niterói é a vista para o Rio.
In Brazil, a growing need for democratic access to mass media led to video projects throughout the 1980s. These projects aim to give marginalized communities the ability to represent themselves as citizens. In 1990, 2 students in the social communication course of the Federal University in Niterói discussed the need for such an organization in their community. 2 years later, this idea evolved into a non-governmental organization, Bem TV. In its first 10 years, Bem TV expanded to 7 communities in Niterói. Beside the video programming, the first media developed by Bem TV, the organization began to work with photography, newspaper, and internet. Today, 3 community editions of the newspaper Olho Vivo, The Living Eye, are produced and distributed by students through the public school system. To expand their reach, in 2005, Bem TV launched the Niterói community website, providing public access to student blogs, discussion groups, and photojournals. That same year, Bem TV started a new phase of its mission. The organization began a training program to help public school teachers incorporate video, photography, and web design into their curriculum. The next year, Bem TV was recognized by Banco Itaú as Brazil's best teacher training program, a very important accomplishment. By bringing these skills and methods back to the classroom, the teachers facilitate discussion and inspire students' critical thinking about the world around them.
Na verdade, a Bem TV é como se, assim, durante muito tempo, assim, de 2003 para cá, começou a fazer muito parte da minha vida.
TV's programming has raised awareness about Niterói and its underrepresented residents. Though local in its focus, Bem TV's video and photography productions have entered national and international festivals. The Bem TV affiliated group, Nós na Fita, Us in Film, won an honorable mention for their sexual education video, Muito Prazer, Much Pleasure, at the 4th Annual Health Video Exhibition of the Oswaldo Cruz Foundation. As part of the programming series, Olhar sobre a AIDS, A Look at AIDS, young people created the video through every step of the production process, from brainstorming to editing. Soon after, the Olho Vivo program launched community media offices and youth leadership programs in 3 communities. A total of 600 youth leaders have effected change in their communities, from a film club and community newspapers to local political debates and street beautification contests. In addition to these accomplishments, Bem TV has had a more general, uplifting effect on the children and adolescents who have participated in their programs. A good indicator of this is the fact that all of Bem TV's current staff are former students in their programs. And pragmatic focus, Bem TV works one citizen at a time. Nonetheless, Bem TV wants to perfect its methodologies that bring together communication and service in the development of disadvantaged youth inside and outside of school. With more funding, Bem TV hopes to garner greater attention for the marginalized communities of Niterói. They also seek to expand their programming cycle, which is currently limited to only 5 months out of the year. Everything Bem TV has accomplished thus far is only a fraction of what it can and hopes to achieve for its members, for Niterói, and for Brazilian civil society.